All right, Dave, thanks. Small businesses in one part of Jackson are learning about safety from the Jackson Police Department. Business owners, property managers, law enforcement, and community partners meeting at JPD Precinct 4 in North Jackson. They discussed ways to address vandalism and loitering, and they also talked about the homeless near commercial properties and poor area lighting. JPD says these community meetings help identify solutions to resolving these issues.